Ohio gun lawyer Derek coming to you guys from Columbus, Ohio, munitionsgroup.com, munitionsgroup.com. We appreciate your support and continued viewership. Deanna writes today, I work in a state correctional institution in Ohio. Am I, under the new gun laws, permitted to secure my handgun in a lockbox in my vehicle while I am working? Or is this in violation of the law passed in '04 that states no guns on DRC property? Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections is what DRC means. Deanna, that's a really good question. I've been teaching this since the law passed last March or took effect. I've been teaching my students that there's a conflict, I believe, there. There is a law that says no deadly weapons on detention facility property. There's some affirmative defenses built in there for firearms as long as it's unloaded in a box bag or case and you're merely transporting it. But that's just an affirmative defense. They can still charge you with a crime. So that's the starting point, is this law, no guns on prison property. But then we have this new law as of last March that says, well, private and public employers can't forbid it as long as it's, one, kept in the car if the car is locked, and it's locked in some sort of box or case or glove box within the car. My opinion, informally, is that you could be able to apprise yourself of that law. You could carry and keep the gun in the car. And it comes down to a statutory construction and interpretation issue. And I know that seems real heady and academic, but when you have a conflict of law, there's a series of, what's the word I'm looking for, ways that attorneys and judges look at the laws in the conflict to determine what is the actual answer. Things like the most recent law passed, if it's more narrow than a general law, I think the newer law is a little bit more narrow. So I think you would be fine. I do know, and I've been told at least, that the way the institutions are handling this, they're leaving the policy up to the warden. So I've never heard anybody charged for it, but I think that you probably could carry. If you want or need a formal legal opinion, I'd be happy to give that to you. There's probably a lot more research I can do to bolster that opinion or find flaws in it, as always. So I hope that gives you some insight, Deanna, but a great question, something I've thought of and I've taught on in the past. So as always, guys, remember to be safe out there and carry on.